I took it apart. I built the frame, built the swing arm with the rear, and the front end is a KTM adventure bike. The trees are homemade. The fairing and the bracket that holds all the electronics was originally mounted to the frame of a Buell.
Yeah, this frame
I
on it.
mounted it to the front end, so it turns with the front end. And I always hated those ugly ass projector lights. Always looked like some bug-eyed kid.
Yeah.
You know, so I took them out. I got a set of 4-inch quartz halogens.
Tell them about the signal light, Billy.
With 100 watt bulbs.
Look real good.
And then if you look in the signals, you'll see those little amber lights. Well, on those lights, those are supposed to be not exactly a low beam, but like a parking light for the daytime. It's if you got them on, it's legal. But what I did was I used them as turn signals. There's two lights, and even with the headlights on, you can see them because they're amber, and they're just standard bulbs.
You ever ride this?
No.
No.
It's fast.
It's low.
It's fast.
I'm thinking if I hit it, it's going to come up.
No, the last time I took it out, I had it up. I had the front end 4 inches up in the first 3 gears. And the only reason I let off on it was because I was already breaking every speed limit in the state. And I was only on Bell Road. You know? I was racing a guy with a 103-inch stripped down, what do you call it?
Little touring bikers? Yeah, okay.
You know?
Yeah.
And it took him 4 traffic lights to catch up to me again, and he wouldn't even look at me. He just kept looking down at his gas tank. Yeah. Because, I mean, he's got a 103-inch motor. This thing's only 1,200 cc.
Yeah, it's just a Sportster. No
Yeah,
problem.
It's just a 61-inch motor, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Sportster motor.
So, you know, and it turned out we were both going to the Ramjet party.
Oh, did you go?
I went.
How did it run to the Ramjet? Everything
It ran
cool?
beautiful.
Great,
It ran
that's good to hear, Billy.
beautiful.
That's
But you know what?
What?
I couldn't get in.
Too many fuckers.
You know, the last year when I went, it was empty until about 3 o'clock.
Yeah, no problem.
I got there at 11:45,
Yes.
and there wasn't room for a fart. I pull up. The guy tells me you got to park 2 blocks down.
No, you don't.
You got a parking lot over there. I said 2 blocks down, where I can't see my ride. He said, what kind of drugs are you on? You know. I said, I'm here to enter in the show. He says, we don't have room, look. He says, that's the show. I said, that's the show? I thought that was parking. He says, that's the show. Everything else is parking. The place across the street is packed.
Cycle gear was packed, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was no parking. So I said, well, I ain't gonna park.
You
2
came,
blocks
you
away.
saw. It's all
Yeah,
good.
I turned around. I went right back out and I went home.
That's another. I didn't repost that. I need to repost those floorboards. Fuck.
Check out the mirrors I picked up.
Yeah, I like those.
Yeah.
Hey, these are some mirrors I sold.
Yeah,
Last
2
thing.
sets, brand new.
Good.
Guy said him and his
perfect.
son-in-law had the bikes 2 days
seconds.
before they pulled the mirrors off and
Yeah.
put on Arlen
The
Ness
fancy
stuff.
shit, yeah. Yeah, you can't go wrong with the stock.
I picked that up at a garage sale. No, at a swap meet. For the simple reason that I hadn't seen one since the 70s.
Yeah.
And they used to have them left and right foot. So I figure if I keep looking, I'll eventually find.
For the other parking dot. The other hazard button,
Just
probably,
for-
right?
No, it was just for people who wanted to put on the right foot instead of the left foot. That's the left foot. See?
But I was kind of hoping there was one, like if
No,
I had
it
the
was
park.
only 1 foot switch.
Oh, okay.
Unless you had an old Jeep where you had the Kickstarter. You had the push button starter next to the
Yeah.
high beam switch.
Yeah.
But if I can find another one, then those things are going to be a brake pedal and a shifter peg.
Yeah. Yeah. Very cool.
Just for shits and giggles, you know. Oh man, yeah, I was out here at 6 o'clock, and
Yeah,
I
machine.
was working until about